The untold story of Trae Young and Kevin Durant. Trae Young and Kevin Durant are two of the best players in the NBA. Young burst on the scene as a rookie in 2018 and made his first All-Star game this past season. Durant, of course, has been one of the top three players in the NBA for many years now. Not much has been written about the pair, not many people knowing the long history the duo share. Indeed, they first met when Young was still just a kid. We will tell the juicy details a bit later, but first, please like, comment, and subscribe to our wonderful channel. Small point guard takes the country by storm. Young wasn't yet known when he first met Durant, but he quickly became a household name as a freshman in college. Young was a top recruit in high school. He was ranked number 23 overall by ESPN. He, however, was an undersized point guard as a very skinny 6'2" and wasn't talked about as a surefire NBA top pick like DeAndre Ayton or Marvin Bagley were. Young is from Norman, Oklahoma, and decided to play for the hometown team in college. No one expected him to dominate like he did in his 1 year at the University of Oklahoma. He not only led the nation in scoring with 27.4 points a game, but he also led the nation in assists with 8.7 per game.
Priscilla made such a good point about this the other day in the Baylor game. He shot fakes and he goes lateral along the line. There it is.
Trae Young, first three attempt, and he knocked it down.
He's the first player to ever lead the nation in both statistics in the same season. This led him to getting drafted 5th overall in the NBA draft. Young had a great rookie season, but took the leap into superstardom this year when he averaged a ridiculous 29.6 points and 9.3 assists per game. Helping him reach such great heights has been Durant, meeting for the first time. Durant, of course, used to play for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is where he met Young for the first time. It was made all possible by Young's father. Rayford Young pulled some strings to make the first meeting happen. The elder Young was a great college basketball player for Texas Tech in the late 90s and early 2000s. One of his teammates worked for the Thunder and was able to introduce a junior high-aged Young to Durant.
That's been going on all year with the Harden trade as Durant takes it all the way and throws it in over Ashik. Oh my goodness, not what you normally see from a point guard, dribbling at the length of the floor and throwing it down.
This meeting would set in motion a mentor and student-like relationship between Young and Durant. Admittedly, Durant wasn't too invested just yet. He met Young coming out of the tunnel, stopping long enough to take a picture, and offer some simple advice to the aspiring player. He told Young to quote, unquote, "Keep working hard, man. This advice isn't groundbreaking and wasn't really meant to be, but it helped motivate Young to work on his craft like never before." His father had said the advice was taken to heart by his son and was a big part of his drive to improve and become the great player he is today. The mentor role takes hold. Durant has probably met a lot of kids over the years. He likely gives them similar advice. For Young, the advice became personal once he entered the NBA. Young explained that after getting drafted, the advice from NBA players really started pouring in, every bit as fast as he poured in buckets on the court. Young said he got advice from players throughout the NBA Summer League, where Young first showed signs that he was going to be a bust. The NBA Summer League is the first place rookies are able to play after being drafted. While Young said he got advice from players all over the league, including others he looked up to, he specifically singled out Durant as the main guy. Young said Durant gave him advice of all sorts of stuff, with a lot of it pertaining to the off-the-court aspects of being an NBA star. Durant gave him guidance on how to handle the media, but also told him one of the keys to making it through the NBA's grueling schedule and dominating on a nightly basis is getting great sleep and making sure to take great care of the things that make his money, meaning his hands, feet, and body in general. It will be interesting to see if Young can make the transition and graduate from student to master. Durant is perhaps the toughest player to defend in the NBA. Young is quickly inserting himself into that conversation and could very well become the league's next leading scorer following James Harden's reign.